Alright, so today they revealed Vi, so we're gonna be watching that today. Let's check out the new cards.
Piltover Enforcer on the scene.
5 mana 2/5 Challenger and Tough. I think this is the first Tough that's not on Demacia. I could be wrong. Oh wait, no. They added a Tough for Freljord recently, one of the new cards. While I'm in play or in hand, grant me +1 or +0 when you play another card. While I'm in play or in hand, grant me +1 when you play another card. Max +8. So she could be a 10/5 for 5 mana. Level up when I strike for 10 or more. Strike for like 10 damage. That's interesting. It would suck though, because people can like counter with beam or vengeance. You could pair it up with deny. Let's see what. Oh, it's challenger too. That's so good, and it's tough.
Wipe that grin
That's a
off your
hard card to
face
kill.
permanently.
Speak of the beam. Oh,
There's the
even
1-2
when on
punch.
field, yeah, it says that.
Eat this.
Oh,
Hit
new
'em where
card.
it hurts.
Draw cards for a 1 turn KO. Insightful Investigator, 4 mana, 3/3. When you play a 2 cost card, draw 1 fleeting. Oh, the card you draw is fleeting? When you play a 2 cost card. How specific? A 2 cost card? That's so cool how it's very, like, centered around being 2 cost instead of just any card.
Aw, yeah!
Given Vault Breaker Burst, 3 mana. Give an ally +2/+0 this round. Create a fleeting Vault Breaker in hand. Dang! That's like another Noxian Guillotine. This card looks insane. What's cool about this card is you could use it as many times. Like sure, on one person, it's kind of meh, but the fact that you can make multiple might be really well, might be really good. Because if you get this at 3 mana, this buff alone might be really good for you. Um, and then if you come out later, you could just make a lot of copies to get like a good board clear that you need. Or if you get in a scenario where there's like a bunch of fearsomes, you can like have your full board that's like very weak, just be able to block. This card looks pretty good. There's a lot of times where you just want the good trade, so the health thing doesn't matter. Because like people would play the 1 mana Shadow House card for the 2 health 2 attack, but honestly it was just for the attack. I mean, because it was gonna die anyways, right? But like just to show you, um, it is 1 mana though. This one is 3, but I think this card is really good. We keep giving her too much power.
Headquarters sent a gift.
Can you stack it on the same person? Probably.
Face meet
Okay, let's
face.
see.
Coming to save the day.
Okay, when I strike a unit while attacking, deal 5 to the enemy nexus. Oh, that's really cool. Especially because you have her so strong. So you might as well just, like you're still dealing damage while like getting rid of their
Or
board.
wreck it. Bring it. Boom.
Oh, that's a cool animation. That's so interesting. Damn, dude. You're gonna deal damage to your nexus just like her sister. Or Jinx. I don't know, they're sisters. I think they are. Okay. 2 mana, Veteran Investigator. When I'm summoned, all players draw 1. Oh, dude, they're finally showing support for draw. Like, the opponent drawing. Even if this is the only card, I'm very happy. Making the other person draw is something I've always wanted. Not just for Teemo, but like for control decks too. There's always times where they have like 10 mana. I mean 10 cards in hand. You can make them mill. You make them mill an important card that's huge. 2 mana 3/2. It's also good for being a 2 mana card. 3/2 just base stats pretty well. You're getting draw one and they're getting draw one. For the most part, you're building a deck around where you would want, like, you don't mind the other person drawing anyway, so I think this card's good. 4 mana 3/3. Yeah, this card, that's pretty cool. It is a 4 mana 3/3, so it looks like you're gonna be banking on just drawing a lot, or like if you draw a lot, it could help you out. Theoretically, you could play a 2 cost, draw 2 cost, and then play draw 2 cost, and so on. So you could just go off if you have like a lot of mana. I'm not sure how, but this card, if you play a 2 mana spell, it'll consider you +1 if you do take advantage of that card you just drew. Since it's Piltover though, there's a good chance you're running Progress Day, which is 8 mana. So there's a good chance you can draw that card, which is probably what you don't want. Um, let's say you were full mana. Let's say this was on the board and you had full mana. You're at 13. You played 2 costs. You're at 11 now, and you play Progress Day. Then that would be your turn. I'm not sure. I think that's like the only bad case scenario though. If you draw Progress Day, you don't want that card to leave unless you're getting a lot of draw. Okay. Patrol Wardens 3 mana 4/3. When I'm drawn, I cost one less this round. When I'm drawn, ooh. So it has synergy with Insightful Investigator, sort of, because it becomes a 2 mana for a bit. Damn, that's pretty cool. 2 mana 4/3? I would say that's ridiculous, but there is a 2 mana 4/3 where you discard a card and summon it, and that card usually, like, nothing ever happens. It just dies. But the fact that it's a free 2 mana 4/3, still good, right? You can kill anything. But if they have a 3 attack or, you know, damage, kind of tragic. But that's the 4 minute. That's the 4 attack, 3 health life. That's I think this card's still pretty good. The effect is synergy as well with this, so it's pretty nice. Oh yeah. So this is her spell. I'm pretty sure. That's pretty. It's pretty cool. For a moment, I was like, is it gonna create multiple vies? But fleeting ball. When you make a fleeting card, it makes a different version, I think. So it doesn't work like that. All right. 4 mana gotcha. When drawn, cost 2 less this round. Deal 3 to a unit. Cost 2 less. Dang. 4 mana deal 3 is pretty good considering that 3 mana discard 1 does 3 damage. And the fact that it could cost 2 if you barely draw it, pretty nice. Dang, the fact that they all have these 2 cost like synergy, that's super nice. This card keeps looking better and better as you see the other cards. The fact that you can play all of them at 2 costs, it's very interesting. Dang. Wow, and it's crazy because you can make all of these cards 2 cost and you're just buffing up Vi. Like if you had something with turn 6 and you just kept getting 2 cost cards with draw, you could like buffer up by 3. So you could play like Vi turn 5. Yeah, like Vi turn 5, this card turn 4, neither of them die. Neither of them die. And then turn 6 you win the game. Easy. Turn 6 you win the game because you draw this card, you kill something on the board for 2 mana. Then you draw this card, so it's 2 mana. And then you get a Mystic Shot. No, I'm just kidding. This is a pretty cool mechanic. Just abusing this draw. It's so cool how it's specifically 2 cost card though. There's so much support for it already. That's pretty interesting. When I strike, yeah, Challenger. Challenger and Tough is so cool. Dang. Vi Jinx is gonna have synergy because you want to discard your hand, and you're gonna keep drawing. Maybe I don't know. That's a funny thought. If they were to have synergy, mm. I wonder who this does well with. Oh, I think these cards are pretty cool and pretty fun. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited for these cards? Do you think they're any good? Probably trash. Let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to check the channel. Laters.